morning to the grind, man. Amazing morning to you out there. Hope you're up. I hope you're awake. I hope you feel alive. I hope you feel vibrant. I hope you feel excited on a new day. I'm KeJohnna Owens. This is the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. God say so willing. He say so fit. Give me a new chance on a new day. I get to present, this, inspire, motivate, kind of just share some information with you that might just make a difference in your day, maybe even a difference in your life. So good morning to you once again. I hope you got your good cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever that is. We're going to get into it today. We're going to be talking about affirmation, the thing that you tell yourself from your mind to your heart, from your heart to your mind, that you could do a thing, that you are someone to be valued, to be considered, man, a threat in the game, if you will. It's going to be your time. So let's get right on into it. We're going to prove it to the world that we are who we say we are. Stand by as we get some of that mojo, and I'll bring my amazing guest host on this morning. We're going to be getting down. Stand by.
When everybody is against you or don't believe in you no more, it's a lonely feeling. Oh, it hurts very badly. I know what that's like. They look at you with that look and say, why don't you try something else? Why don't you give up?
Get away from these people that's in your life that ain't doing nothing. Get away from people in your life that's hating. Get away from them. Get away from them. If you take an oak tree seed and you put it in a 2-foot pot, that seed will never become the oak tree that oak trees are capable of becoming, because it's gonna get stifled by the 2-foot pot. Now check this out. Ain't nothing wrong with the seed. The seed just fell prey to the environment. Don't you allow your environment to dictate the oak tree that you become.
Anytime you move from being normal to trying to be exceptional, people aren't going to like that. Those normal people, it makes them feel like so they're going to judge you.
And that's why every true leader, they're called weird. They're called eccentric. When you do the things of real leadership, you're going to be called strange. Get strong enough in your own skin that when people laugh at you or when they throw stones at you, you keep on going.
I respect any motherfucker that wakes up every day and work their ass off to live their life and lifestyle. Clubbing, partying, hanging out, that ain't for me. I'm gonna be out here running in the hot sun, practicing. While everybody else is clubbing and hanging out, you got your focus right.
Don't expect people to understand you. Don't expect it to make sense to anybody why you've got to do this, why you have got to go, why you leave. This is a good job. I'm going. They pay you well. I'm going. Why? I don't understand. You don't have to. I'm going for me. This is something I have got to do. How are you going to make it? I don't know, but I will. The universe responds to the man or woman that refuses to be denied, because that is your commitment. That business that you want, that book you want to write, that dream that you have of controlling your destiny, that is yours. That's available to you. But you've got to be willing to stand there and face disappointment, not have support, feel lonely, doubt yourself sometimes, be rejected again and again and again, become bankrupt if necessary, again and again and again, and refuse to turn around until life gives it up.
Life will always be, to a large extent, what you make it. Not what circumstances will make of it. Not what other people will make of it. Not what other people say it will be. Not what the environment will try and dictate to you, but what you make of your life. So when you're uncommon, get ready for the criticism. When you're uncommon, get ready for the opposition. When you're uncommon, get ready for the common people not to understand you.
If I decided to experience the fear of rejection, the fear of no, the fear of failure, the fear of standing by myself, the fear of people not liking me, what else is available? Of taking a chance, a fear of losing it all. What else is available to me?
People are going to think you're crazy. You don't have nothing but lint in the corner of your pocket. You're out here talking about living your dream. And people laughing at you. And they're doubting you. It takes guts, ladies and gentlemen. But let me tell you, I believe in revenge like Frank Sinatra. He said the best revenge is massive success.
Instead of killing them with kindness, torture them and success.
So we're going to not only talk about affirming ourselves, we're going to talk about torture them with success. Don't kill them with success. Don't kill them with it. Torture them with it. Man, my main man, Mr. Robert F. McPhaul, my co-host, let me bring him on up to the forefront this morning. We're going to get right into it. We're going to do some affirmations this morning. Stand by. My man right there. I see you, sir. Suited, booted, and ready to go get zooted, man. Good morning to you, man. How you feeling out there in Jacksonville, Florida?
I am feeling great. I'm feeling great. It's day after 4th of July, and well, it's already warming up, heating up again.
It's hot out there, no doubt about it, man. But we're on the drive, man. The heat. Matter of fact, since you said that, someone asked me, they said, man, you wear a suit all the time, man. It's so hot. Well, I'll tell you this. I've had jobs where I had to wear a hard hat, long sleeves, safety vest, and digging in trenches in 110-degree heat. They had a uniform too. I like this uniform a little bit better. I get to choose my own uniform, man. You know, we're gonna talk about choosing our own hard. That's the real deal. I affirm to myself, since we're gonna talk, we talk straight. We're affirming that, you know, even when I was in those trenches, the hard hat, you know, I don't know, digging ditches, laying pipe for an electrical company out there in the cement, hot. Now, I told myself even then, you know what? I got something better in me than this. I could choose a direction for my life that I want, and I could do the thing that I want to do. If I can put this hard hat on, this safety vest, and be out here in 110 plus degree heat digging a trench, I'm sure that I could take that same transferable passion into whatever I want to do in my life. And that's an affirmation. If you can give yourself that, man, you can do anything. Mr. Robert F. McPhaul, what we got to tell ourselves, man, to get the thing that we want out of life and believe that we can produce
it. I say this every morning, believe it or not, or every day, every moment of the day, we're speaking some type of affirmation to ourselves. Maybe positive, maybe negative. But we're speaking affirmations every single moment and every single day. So when we wake up in the morning, we need to start pouring positive information into us. Yes, I can do this. Yes, I'm gonna have a good day. You know, it might sound cliche, might sound like, no. Definitely we're speaking something, and we need to speak something positive. Like you just said, you know, you might be on one job or might be doing something and everything, and you might not like it, but you're doing it. Now if you want something more than just that, this is where we need to speak. And you know, I'm not trying to get, you know, biblical on everybody, but that power lies, death and power, life and death lies on the power of the tongue. So if we can speak things into existence, then we need to start speaking positiveness. Have we ever spoken something and then, dang, it happened because we spoke it. We spoke it into existence.
You know, you could bring something back to yourself, positive, negative, and it could be kind of both at the same time. I'll give you an example. I was speaking. I said, you know what, man, I'll take a job, man, scooping dog doo-doo. I was just affirming to the world, I'll do anything it takes for my family. And I was using that as just an example of, you know, I do whatever it takes. End up putting in a job application. A friend of mine got me turned on to an opportunity to work at a electrical warehouse. I knew nothing about tools, that kind of work or nothing, but I needed that job. I'm in the interview. And the guy says, you know, man, I really like to have you on. You say all the right things. You got the right kind of personality. Say, here's the deal. The owner owns 5 pedigree bird dogs. He spent about $5,000 a piece on the dogs, so he wanted to make sure the dogs get taken care of. In his job, you got to kind of take care of the kennel too. So they eat, they drink, and somebody got to get that after effect, right? I said, man, look here. I know what you can call me. Because he had this pensive look that nobody really wanted a job. I get it. I said, no. I know what you can call me. You can call me the man with the golden shovel. I got that job. I knocked that job out. But it's funny that you could, bring something. Did I want to do that as a job? No. But I was saying that. And I brought that into reality. So what if I was saying, I want to be around multimillionaires living the life of my dreams and bring that into my life. And that's where I am now. So where I am now, obviously I'm not through. I haven't reached the goals I'm looking for, but I'm in the room that I've been speaking on my life. Mr. McPhaul, he brought home a big point right there. Speak on that.
It's, we can, people don't believe it. We can speak things into existence. And then, like you said, we can look back like, dang. Because, like I said again, we can say, yep, that, because I've done it one time driving, and I said, watch this. This is going to be da-da-da. And guess what? It was just that. So we got to be careful of what we put into the atmosphere. And if we want positive things to happen, we need to do that. Like in the business that we're in, we talk about saying affirmations. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. I'm going to be the best marketing person. I'm going to be the best recruiter. I'm going to be, because you're saying it. But then guess what happens? As you say it and you affirm it, it's going up here. Like you said in the beginning, in the intro, taking it from the heart and taking it to the head, and you start believing it. And that's what I wanted to talk on Monday about, belief. But it's about affirmations where once you start getting it up here, you start believing it and you start doing it and you start really you start putting things into place. So affirmations, positive affirmations, helps us to grow and help us to really start putting action to our words.
Action to the word. Once you believe a thing yourself, you come to a point. I call it, you know what? I love Popeye the Sailor Man. I call you the bearded one. So, you pour us in with all that wisdom. We're going to talk about that too, how you became the bearded one. Popeye, when he gets tired, when he's through with it all, reach in, grab that can of spinach, pop the top, boom, that's it. He affirmed to himself that's also all he can stand. He can't stand no more. So we gotta affirm to ourselves like that and say, you know what? I could do this. You know what? They're not better than me. They don't have more drive. I've got my unique gifts, talents, drive, passion, goals, situations. And you know what? I love, that's when you just through. The Hulk David Banner turns into the Hulk once he says, you know what? It's just a thing. You're going to get that too. You know what? I could get around people that are living the way I want to live. You know what? I could feed myself the positivity I want in my life by being around environments that also feed into me. What kind of what moment have you had? Now that we're talking about it.
Ooh. Let's see here. I just go off the rip as far as working out and losing the weight. I've done it before, and I'm back on that journey. But I went ahead and told myself I'm going to do this. I got up every morning, even though I was tired, every single day. I went to go work out after I got off of work and everything. And I affirmed to myself, I'm going to lose this. I didn't say, oh, it's so hard, I'm not going to do it. No, I was determined. So for us to be determined in our minds, we have to have that belief. We confirm that this is going to happen. And the only way that we do it, we have to speak it. Speak it until we believe it. And then once we believe it, we start doing it. And then, like I said, because even with this business, and like I said, I told somebody, you would have talked to me 10 years ago. I said, I can't do this. I won't do it. I'm not going to do it. But I said, wow. And I thought, and like you said, I got around some people, some positive people that was going in the same direction that I was going and wanted to go. And then I started telling myself, I can do this. I can do that. And guess what I'm doing? I'm doing it now. And matter of fact, I would say this. You even helped me to confirm I'm doing this podcast with you that I didn't even know I would do. So this is another confirmation of we can speak things into existence to help us to be able to do what we want to do in life.
Once you make the decision and you say, you know what, it's on you. You know, it's on me. It's up on me to create the life, to achieve the goal, to make the change, to lose the weight, to whatever the case it might be. You know, for me, I got a lot of things that I feel, you know, I'm falling far short of the goal. Somebody else goes, man, how you doing it? Well, I don't know. You know, my goals at each increment, they go a little further. You might hit something, but it's like winning one championship. You want another one. You want another one and another one and another one and another one and another one. And that's what affirmation does. Once an affirmation that you affirm to yourself, I don't have to be digging in nobody's trenches.
Yes.
I'm going to give you some more affirmation of confirmation of affirmation. Confirmation of affirmation. That's a show. Now, working at the place, once I started to believe that I could do a thing that was different than what I was doing, my attention started being like, I'm going to success school after work. I'm going to get around other people after work that are doing a little bit different things. And they start, you know, showing me some things that I could do too. But now they call me into the office right along that time. They let me go. They cut the string on me, right? So they let me go real smooth too. I'm telling you, when you go to HR, it's smooth, man. Yeah, so you know how it works, man. But that was the affirmation, confirmation that you said you could do a thing. Do it. That's what he set me off to do it. I gotta, because we won't sometimes cut our own cord. We won't sometimes use the parachute that we have. I love this. I was looking at a movie the other day because we're riding in a perfectly made performing airplane life. So why would you jump out of a perfectly maintained airplane? Because you believe that this is your stop. Mm-hmm. That's why. I'm not going where everybody else is going. I'm at my stop. I got my parachute. I'm ready to get it. Hey, this is just where I want to be. It looks like a lonely island. I'm going to parachute down to this island and make my own little land, whatever that might be, Mr. McPhaul. Man, how does it feel when you say, you know what, I could do a thing? You said we using weight, we using health, little workout, whatever that might be. When you started and you started to feel better about yourself, how more powerful did that affirmation resonate within you?
Oh gosh, it resonated well with me because you got to remember, in the beginning, is a fight, is a pull. But then as you continue to go and stay focused and stay consistent with it, now all of a sudden, once you start seeing the results, you be like, wow, I can see this. And you start building up confidence. And we start building up confidence, now you know nothing can stop you. And you continue and you continue and you continue. That's what speaking affirmations and then getting the confirmation continues, because there's been plenty of times where, as you said, that we speak things, you know, when we, you know, do speak affirmations and we talking, but we're hesitant of putting some action to it. All of a sudden, you know, the Most High God goes ahead and say, you know what, snip, I'm pushing you because you're speaking it, but you're not doing it. And then now all of a sudden you go, wow, now I got to really live it. And that's the whole thing about that. We got to know once we speak it, once we do it, now we got to start to live it and everything. There's a process to all this. So once we start speaking it, we got to start believing it. And we got to start doing it before we even see it. Because that's the most powerful thing. When you can speak it, believe it, before it become into existence. Woo! And then
believe it before it comes into existence while you seek to achieve it. Woo! Yes. See, when you affirm something, we're with him. You know, I'm received these blessings. I believe I could do a thing. And at that moment, you're in the process. Things are starting to maneuver your way. Even when you don't know it, you don't think it doesn't seem like it. But it's being, I guess, in it, mentally in it, or you could miss it. Meaning you went to the activity that will help you get, maybe it's the gym, maybe it's the library, maybe it's the club, whatever it might be. You went to college, you went to the tutor session to get a little bit better. But now, really immersing ourselves in there is now I want a relationship with the tutor. See, that might be your conduit, but you got to be in the moment of it, or it could pass you by. You affirmed it, you went, but then you kind of didn't. That's that. You know what? I'm doing this. When you get that in, you know what? I'm talking to everybody I know about what I want to do in my life. Whatever they say about it doesn't matter. I need to meet the right person. I know I'm going to meet the right person today, but I'm not going to pass by the right person by not doing what I affirm. Speak on.
I'm gonna drop another dime on you. POOR. Passing over opportunities repeatedly. You just said something. When we speak it, and we're going through that journey because we speaking affirmation, we speaking what we want. Now we open up our minds and our eyes to the things that's around us, to which we can pick up on. Because how many times have some of us say, "This is what I want," but when it's presented to you, you don't take advantage of it.
Oh, you know why? Man, listen, you got me in there. You know why it doesn't look like what we want it to look like when it comes. It looks like work. It's work. That's why. It's not voila. Like I want to move to Puerto Rico, get me one of those homes. They live in a life, man, it's crazy. For pennies on the dollar, I want to go to Puerto Rico and I'm gonna move and do all these things. But we're not present in the opportunity, because the opportunity doesn't look like what we want it to look like. So we pass over opportunities repeatedly because the work is implied. Man. Oh, come on. Hey, we got to give something to the people. We're going to let you have your moment too. I want the people to know, who you are, why the power of who you are, the bearded one. This young amazing man right here, man, got some knowledge, been able to sow some seeds in my mind across the country. We've been 5-6 different states operating together. Business ownership just makes sense, and we chose our own heart. We're gonna get back into another one of these powerful videos here. I'm gonna share a little bit about what we do and how you can operate a business online as well. Stand by, Mr. Robert F. McPhaul. We'll be right back on the other side. Yes, sir. Hey, listen, if you want to get your business on, you want to spread the word about who you are, what you do, podcasting, one of the best ways to do it. We have an opportunity to get your message out to the world. Love to help you do it. This is the Success Express Podcast Network. Stand by.
Success Express Marketing Solutions presents your virtual video podcast studio. Let the Success Express team help bring your podcasting dreams to life. Here's what we do. We help you come up with show ideas, design graphics for your show, set up your podcast studio, and run the back end of your show. So what do? Be ready for your show. Make sure your guests are ready. Log into the virtual studio, turn your cameras on, and go. Not sure you're ready to go live on a monthly or a weekly basis? You can get the Try Us Out Success Special. It's only $97 with free design setup. All you got to do is try us out, and I guarantee you're going to want more. So get set up today with your virtual video podcast studio from Success Express Marketing Solutions. So go online to Success Express MKTG, and we'll get you set up today. Sign up now and get our free ebook, Modern Podcasting, that'll teach you all the techniques you need to know to get your podcast started today.
Do not let them. Stand up, dig in, face them, fight them. Do not let them bring you down. Let them elevate you. Let their demands and their trials make you stronger.
What changed? I changed. And I stopped being a victim. I stopped saying I've got to wait for good things to happen to me. And I said I'm going to grind. I'm going to fight. I'm going to work. I'm going to press toward. I'm going to learn. I'm going to do everything in my power every single day to become a victor and not a victim. Winners win and losers lose.
You can't do this. You don't have everything it takes. Shut up! I'm behind on my bills and you telling me what I can't do. I have got to do it. You'll get scared sometimes. Your mind will go blank on you. Some people you will allow to unnerve you. And you wonder, what's wrong with me? I'm not crazy. When you're working on something you want to achieve, you have got to stand up to that voice. You've got to sell yourself every day on your abilities, on what you're doing, on the goal that you want to reach. As you sell yourself every day, you will begin to see a difference in the things that you're doing. Selling yourself on your ability to perform a job, to achieve a certain objective.
There's times I felt like giving up. I mean, no matter who you are, if you have a goal in life, everybody has a turn back moment. Everybody has a crossroad. So I just keep going through. But then I'll tell you something too, haters motivate me. Because when they talking about me, that means I'm doing something. If you have no haters, if you don't have any haters, you need to get some.
With success in life comes more haters. Don't make them hurt your feelings. Use them for fuel. Use them for energy. In times of need, put them on the mental Rolodex in your mind. Roll through your brain that person who said you couldn't do something, weren't fast enough, good enough, smart enough. Use it for energy. Instead of killing them with kindness, torture them with success.
You keep taking action because you understand that to go to another level, it requires you to give every ounce of your being, every ounce of your soul. You must be committed to giving everything that you got. You are the game. You become one with the game. See, I'm thinking about the present, but you're thinking about the Hall of Fame. You may have more than I have, but you will not outwork me, and that has to be your mindset right now. Never outworked. If they do 10, you do 15.
I'll be back better than ever.
Oh man, you gotta let somebody make you mad sometimes. You just, sometimes I make me a nemesis. And I know they hate me. They might not at all. I know they try to hold me back. They might not at all. But you gotta make a nemesis. And here's a fact to it. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, those two are probably the best personification of that. What you say? 25 points in one quarter. I didn't say nothing. Oh, yeah, you did. You said I was soft. You told me y'all was go, whatever the case is, talking that trash, man, bring people alive. Sometimes you got to talk trash to yourself. I tell you the truth. I talk to myself like nobody else can. It'll be a fight. I tell myself, man, you got to get it. Mr. Robert F. McPhaul, man, turning that passion, affirming to yourself that you could do a thing, and looking at whatever might be a block in your life, a block in the process, just a moment on how do you affirm when you want to create a dream while you're living a nightmare. A lot of people going through a lot of stuff. How you come from way far behind, believing that you could win a marathon that you lap by 5 laps. Speak on it, sir.
Woo. Well, I'm going to say this. First, you have to be around some individuals that's going in your same direction of where you're going. 2, when you start seeing the evidence before you, because you're around those individuals that's making it happen, and now you look at them like, they just like me. Or you feel like you're better than them, but they're doing it. Okay, I can do this. Let me do this. It's helping you to will yourself into doing it and everything. You have to have that affirmation when you start speaking it and start believing it. You got the willpower to go do it now. You're determined to get to where you want to be in life because you want something more than what you have right now. So your why, there's a why that's attached. See, when you have your why and you start speaking affirmations to make your why to have your why come to pass, then that's when you start pushing yourself. But you have to be around like-minded individuals. You have to be around those that can help push you as well. You have to have a coach, a mentor of individuals that can help guide you and tell you, are you giving enough? Are you doing enough? Are you doing it right? Are you doing correctly? So, when you live in a nightmare, but you want to make things happen, you got to be able to see it. You got to be able to feel it. You got to be able to touch it, hear it, and you got to just be around positive individuals that's going in the same direction that can help motivate you. So, wow, you just it's a lot, and because you can put it this way: successful people don't do it by themselves. Successful people do it with people. You got to have people around you and everything, because there's no person that became successful all by themselves. They had a group, they had a team, they had individuals that helped them. So when you get around those type and you start speaking affirmations and they confirm you and guide you and everything, nothing can stop you.
I believe that. I affirm that. I go in rooms where I'm celebrated, not really tolerated, man. I had that became a breakthrough to me. I found myself, you bring a value like yourself. You're the kind of guy you see the break room is dirty, you clean the break room. But the people you clean the break room for don't give 2 farts what you did at all, right? They don't respect you, they don't appreciate it, and you continue to go back because that's who you are. And that's fine. You should be wherever you are, no matter if they appreciate it or not, because you're you. But then when you find yourself, you do that same thing around people that appreciate you and celebrate you, man, the trajectory of your life is just amazing. Not only just that, you may be great where you are, but now you feel better about who you are, where you are. That affirmation that you gave yourself, you know what, I am somebody, starts to take root. I could be something that I may not have ever been before. The people that know me all my life long, they'll never see you that way until you're that way. And at that time, I got a phone number for them. You know what it is?
What's that?
888. Too late. Hey, that's how it goes, man. You just got to do the work, right? And then they say, wait a minute. Where did he go? Where did she go? Well, they did the work. They invited you to see what the work was like. You know, it wasn't a match. Fine enough. Fair enough. The people that started Google, fine enough. Fair enough. The people that started Microsoft, fine enough. Fair enough. That's okay. StreamYard, fine enough. Fair enough. And it's just like you said, passing over opportunities repeatedly. So if you have affirmed to yourself, listening audience, if you affirm to yourself that you could be or do a thing, don't pass over the opportunity to be or do a thing. Mr. Robert F. McPhaul, man, send a little how people could reach you, any projects that you have, please. You have the floor, sir.
Woo! Well, once again, you can find me on Facebook. That's Robert F. McPhaul. Then you can find me on Instagram, BobbyMac46. You can find me on LinkedIn, Robert F. McPhaul, and on TikTok, as in Robert F. McPhaul or Harlem World. That's the whole thing. That's where you can find me. Then plus, phone number 904-607-6246 and the email rfmcfallinc@gmail.com. These where you can find me. And I just want you guys to truly understand that it's not about the talent. It's about the consistency and the drive in you. Because you can outwork somebody that has the talent. And you can have the talent and not have the drive. So you got to have the drive and the talent at the same time. And if you don't have neither, or you don't have the talent, at least have the drive to push yourself to be greater.
Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Bam. Just like that, brother. That's why you're my man. We'll have you back on every Monday and Wednesday. Mr. Robert F. McPhaul and I will be podcasting together as my co-host right there. It's an honor to have you on, sir. Look forward to serving the people more often, more frequently, and definitely making an impact alongside you, sir. Stand by. I'll catch you on the other side. Man, when you got a brother like that, man, to break down some real, true work ethic, some tenets, some character, passion, commitment, your integrity, your work ethic, all those things, they're independent to each of on ourselves. So nobody can take that from you. You get to apply that at McDonald's. You get to apply that at Taco Bell. You get to apply that for, like Mr. Robert F. McPhaul just said, RF McPhaul Inc. Take that to the next level, brother. That's what I'm talking about right there. Inc. Add the Inc. to it. Add Inc. Global. Incorporated. There you go. Man, it's been the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. I leave you with this. If you want something in your life that you've never had in your life, more than likely, you're going to have to do something with your life that you've never done with your life. You're going to have to go in different rooms and you probably haven't been in before. And as they communicate, talk to people and listen to people, maybe you haven't done that before. The things we've never done are the things that are waiting for us to do, to get to a place that we've never been. That's it. That's all. You can break that down. Just like they say, break that V12 engine down, break that down, chew on that, man, make that happen for yourself. We see you on the other side. It's been your Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. Nothing, absolutely nothing works but the work. We see you on the other side.